What up, what up? Welcome back to 5 Minutes of Finance with the guy Evan, aka the Money Man. Today, we're going to be talking about a few updates with the app or some new things with the app on the finance side that I want you to let your finance people know, and I want to inform you about it as well. The first thing is when you go into the F&I column or the F&I category, you can find a couple different modules, and a few look new. The Nanographene and the Nanographene File Vault are the newest that you should see. The Nanographene and the Nanographene File Vault. This is going to be a place where I put any type of videos, tips, tricks, some PDFs, some graphics that have everything to do with any paint sealant product, right? We love the Nanographene, but if you have a normal ceramic product or a wax or any type of interior exterior protectant, this could be used to help train your finance department on how to get a higher penetration, how to ask for more, how to make it more valuable for your customer. And you can use this for your salespeople, right? Anybody involved that's selling this product, it would be a massive asset. So again, go into the F&I column or the section where the training is, go to learning, and then you'll see at the very bottom, there's two new modules, the Nanographene and the Nanographene File Vault. I guarantee your team could use it and start selling some more nanographenes, and I'm here for that as well. Also, quick little update in the app. There is a checklist. So when they go to Foundation, this is the first thing that they should see. This is a checklist or a roadmap of what they should be doing on a day-to-day basis, a weekly basis, an overview of what you should see from your finance people when it comes to Elite F&I. First one, obviously download and log in the app. The second one, watch one Foundation per week and watch one market relevant per week. Also use the F&I planner. I've sent out planners to everyone that inquired about them or asked about them. So if you don't get them in the next few days, please let me know. I'll check the tracking number, or I'll see if we were able to send you and your team some F&I planners. Also, if you're not in the group and you're just looking to get an F&I planner, you want to see what it's about, please reach out to me, and I'll make sure Jessica or myself sends out those F&I planners. Next, complete written F&I expectation sheets. I know we've talked about this before, but I haven't seen a lot of them, right? I haven't seen a whole lot of them. And when I do see them, we need to get more specific, and we also need to get both parties to sign, which it'll be a big topic what we're talking about today. Review and implement your F&I deal checklist, right? Not just a checklist that's got 3 different tax verifications, POAs identified, and all these different title forms are checked off. Like, I want a specific finance checklist, even if it's double checking what your sales manager should have or did check in the deal, right? It's to hold your F&I people accountable, also for them to use to hold other people accountable. And everybody knows the last person that touched this deal, this is what happened. It's a full story of the deal, right? So we need to have that checklist. The second part of this sheet that you'll see in the Foundation is the 13-step deal process, the road to the close. So this is the process of the deal, of the normal deal that an F&I member should get, right? We got to have the right attitude. We got to do a meet and greet, not interview or interrogation. We got to fact find, selection, first menu, objection handling, relieve the pressure, accept decline form. Using this accept decline form is a big highlight that they should be doing, right? We should highlight the products that they have accepted and they've declined, but we need to introduce it like, hey, Mr. Customer, I first wanted to apologize. Maybe I didn't go over these well enough or show you the value, because a lot of people see the value and it helps protect a lot of people. So I did see we got these, but we left out these, and finding out a way to bundle them together to fit in their budget, to make it work, whatever you got to do, right? Using that as a secondary menu or a second pass. The next one is the menu presentation right before the contract, the close, deliver the experience. And this last one we don't do enough of, follow up, right? Follow up with our people after the deal is done to make sure and ensure that they had an amazing experience. This last but not least, the 3P, making sure that we're going back at least 3 times on every single deal. We're making sure that we have a document that's written step-by-step process for remote deals, lease deals, cash deals, subprime deals, all the deals. So everybody has clarity. And that gets me to the point of the cash deals, right? I've seen a lot of people talk about an influx of cash deals over these last few months. The biggest thing that we're seeing, right? These are the top 3 things your team could be doing. You need to have team expectations from the BDC or frontline sales, salespeople, sales managers, and the finance managers all have to be on the same page. They have to understand that if the customer brings up anything else other than financing with them, we need to take that call immediately to the finance person if anyone's available, right? We need to do it immediately, not when we get off the phone and give them the number. We need to make sure to do it immediately. So having those team expectations is massive. Early is not early enough. Early is not early enough. When we think that we're getting involved early, I guarantee if you thought about it, there's another minute, 30 seconds, 45 seconds that we could have had a conversation before. We don't have a lot of time to build trust. We don't have a lot of time to build value. So seconds count, right? Time kills deals even more in F&I and cash deals. Early is not early enough. Get involved early. Conversations over presentations. Conversations over presentations. Make sure that we're not trying to close every single conversation that we have with the person, right? If we're on the phone with the customer, they're not even in the dealership yet. We're just introducing ourselves lightly and we're throwing out there, man, I'd rather you have a return on your investment than throw your money into a depreciating asset. We're able to allocate some of that money into the loan, get you a short-term loan, help build your credit, utilize the banks, let them take the risk, right? And we can talk about it when you get into the dealership. Don't press for it. Give them options. Educate them. Conversations over presentations. Let's rock.